Let's see. Walking through. We have a lot of time before class, but I want to change the camera.
Less than a minute. So what was happening was that I didn't have enough space where the camera was to spread my arms out wide when I was on the floor. And I think it was really affecting my personal practice. So now, because the room is so narrow, I got it off to the side so that hopefully when I lay on my back, I got some wingspan. And when I roll up, I was hitting the wall. So I think this is going to help me personally. I hope you understand. 9 o'clock. Let me take a quick roll call. Oh my gosh. Okay, everybody. Denise, Ashley, Howard, Alinka. Carrie. Welcome back, Carrie. Cindy hasn't been here all week. Somebody call her. Okay. So let me know how this angle works for you. Okay, Friday, fun Friday, where we have a guided meditation at the end of class. It is that April, May time. So during April, I was teaching on Instagram. And then in May, I switched to this new website. I updated my whole website. I got Zoom, the whole thing. So we're coming up on a year of transition. But thankfully, you guys keep track of your own lives, because Howard and Lenka let me know last night that they've been practicing for 3 years with me. That's amazing. That's fantastic. And I've known Howard and Lenka forever, all my life. But this format, coming to yoga, we have our own relationship, and it's built through yoga, right? We're kind of in these settings where we're very close with one another, physically, mentally, emotionally. It's just such a beautiful thing that we've got this, and I'm so happy to be here with you guys, with everybody. Thank you. We have a theme this week of no theme, something different every day, but I am hoping to add some spinal rocks into it. Here we sit. Are you ready? I already need to blow my nose. Opening meditation time is very important. I'm sorry Dave didn't come out for breakfast. I'll keep working on him. I know yesterday the microphone was having some problems, so if you cannot hear me very well, somebody tap on and let me know and I'll reboot it. But if you're with me, let's go ahead and start breathing in and out, fingertips to toes. Oh my gosh, I forgot to tell you, I went to Stretch Zone yesterday. I had my appointment at Stretch Zone. I typed up a whole thing about it for Sunday's email. So if you're wondering why I didn't talk about that, it's because I forgot, but I did include it in Sunday's email. I've already got it ready to go. Let's take a minute. Bring it in. I've heard from a couple different people this week that they've been emotional or scattered, and I think it's just the universe, the moons, the stars, whatever. But we've made it to Friday, and maybe you need to spend just a couple moments thinking about that breath, to rein it in, to quiet any scattered thoughts. Give yourself a few moments of peace by focusing on just the breath. Sometimes it takes a lot of effort to meditate, because that is what we're doing. Sitting still, focusing on the breath, the present moment. Maybe you're nailing it and you feel fantastic this morning. Let's, wherever you are, spend just a couple more moments to ourselves to set an intention for the rest of our time together. Place your hands on your knees and we're going to do some chest circles. So scoop that rib cage left, forward, right, and back. Curling those shoulders on the back, shoulders back and down on the front. Very similar to the spinal wave. This brings a lot of self-awareness. So you can keep your eyes open or maybe close them so you can feel the rib cage moving around. And I say the rib cage because although our shoulders are forward and back, we want to keep them relatively over the hips. So we're not leaning forward. This is a rib cage movement. Switch directions when you'd like. Now, of course, your practice is yours. So if you kind of want to take a moment to move around, that is completely up to you. You can also inhale and lift the chin and exhale, tuck the chin. How does that feel? When you're ready, use your next inhale to come back to center and take your arms out wide, big stretch, palms open. And then exhale, give yourself a hug. Wrap your hands around the opposite shoulder for cow arms, remember? Inhale, arms out, bonus points if you can remember which arm went on top so that you can switch it this next time. Exhale, hug. 2 more times. You can lift the chin on the inhale and drop it on the exhale or remain neutral. After your last exhale, let's inhale, arms up to the sky, big good morning stretch because it feels so good. Exhale, bow forward. Now, if you're protecting your belly at all, then you definitely don't have to go very far forward. But if you'd like to take it further, inhale, lift the chin, walk the hands out to pull that belly even further. You can relax your head, shake it no, or lengthen that crown between your arms. Either way, your face is down and you're breathing all the way down the spine. Continuing to feel the rib cage. All this rib cage work is really helping everything inside, the heart, the lungs, among other things. Fantastic. When you're ready, roll on up and let's go ahead and get a good stretch on our sides by bringing our right elbow next to the right hip, fingertips in line with the knees. Now, if that elbow is on a prop or up in the air, that is not wrong or unsafe. Either way, you're going to take that left arm up to the sky. Lean back a little bit so that your shoulders are in line with your hips. You're not leaning forward. Push that left hip down, the top hip. You're either looking up or down. Fingertips to toes. Maybe you want to take that arm up overhead or make some big circles. How's that range of motion in the shoulder joint today? Take a deep breath in and exhale up and over, other side. Take yourself through it, your eyes, your arms, that top hip, breathe, fingertips to toes. Maybe make some big circles. Take a deep breath in and exhale to center. Fantastic. Come into flower. Go ahead and lean back on those hands. Both of your feet to the right. Sit up nice and tall. I want you to take a moment and let your bones sit. You feel everything settle. Maybe you have to prop up a little bit, and that's okay. Turn your shoulders to the left so you can bring your chest to your leg, your face out over the floor. Maybe those elbows are on the ground or on a prop. Either way, those elbows are shoulder width apart, palms down, fingers wide, and you're breathing. How you doing? We're going to be holding our postures today. This is meant to feel good, but there's going to be a lot of time for some self-reflection, where you can close your eyes, take deep breaths in and out, have conversations with yourself, how you're feeling, what's going on. So if you find your mind starting to wander, know that that's okay. You've acknowledged it, and you can take another deep breath in and out and bring it back to the moment. It's a practice. It's a lot to ask. When you're ready, come up onto your hands so you can lengthen that back leg for swan. So just pick yourself up, roll over. Just a couple things to think about as you roll into swan. That left heel in this case is underneath the bottom. That knee is straight forward. Hands under your shoulders, or maybe you want to walk them back a little bit. Maybe you want to lean to the right. Big stretch in that hip flexor and then bring it back. Maybe you want to come onto your elbows. Wherever you are in swan, take a few more deep breaths in and out. Let's go for 3. One more deep breath in, and if you're on your elbows, come up onto your hands so that everyone can exhale over onto their left bottom. So we're not sitting down completely. That means that our shoulders can still be pointed in the same direction as our knee, and you can bend the right knee to hold on to that foot. Let the weight of the foot pull your arm back and down so that you can gently pull that heel towards your bottom, not off to the side, straight back. We want a good stretch in that quadricep muscle. This is a great way to stretch that muscle without lying on our belly. You feel it? If this is easy for you, take your right hip in this case and push it forward. Did that change things? Now, when I say push it forward, you might not even notice your body move. It's very subtle, kind of just a transfer of energy. Your fingertips, your left fingertips can be down on the ground, or you could be reaching out in front of you. Either way, let's take 3 more deep breaths here. After that last exhale, you're going to inhale the left arm up, big stretch, and exhale that foot around for a twist. So maybe you place that foot flat in front of the leg for a moment so you can sit on both sides of your bottom equally and get that knee straight up to the sky. And you might want to stay here or work that foot flat to the other side of the knee. We still want a nice line from our toes up the top of the foot, the ankle, and up our knee. Sit tall. And if you'd like, you can wrap that left hand around the right leg so that you can remain sitting tall and reach back with your right hand. Or you can bring that right arm down, leaning back, left arm up and over to gently push into the leg and look over the right shoulder. No matter where you are, let's breathe together. One more breath. Good job. Go ahead and sit up for cow face or double pigeon. Please, 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 if you are coming into double pigeon, make sure you scooch that bottom foot out so that it is underneath the top knee. Good job. Wherever you are, I'm sure you're fantastic. Would you like to lean back and practice relaxing the legs one on top of the other? Whether you're in cow face or double pigeon, you can certainly have a pillow or cushion between the legs. You can sit up tall, hands resting. Find a mudra or interlace your fingers between the toes or lean forward to apply more pressure on those legs. Wherever you are, let's breathe together. You are in good company. Isn't it amazing how we all come together at the same time to do the same thing, even though we're scattered across the country? Good job. Go ahead and lean back so you can gently unwrap. You can have your feet wide or closer together for your modified mermaid. And now we get to do the other side. So let's bring both of our feet to the left for flower. Sit tall, let everything settle. Turn your shoulders to the right and fold chest to thigh. Maybe come onto those elbows. Breathe. Did your mind wander and you pull it back in? Maybe, maybe not. When you're ready, come up onto those hands, lengthen the back leg and roll over into your swan. Take a moment to stay up on those hands so you can lean over to the left, stretch that hip flexor, bring it back. You can stay up here on your hands, especially if you're protecting that belly, or come down onto your elbows. Nice and slow today. We're not in any hurry. This is exactly where you're meant to be. Restoring our body from the week, conditioning it for the weekend. When you're ready, come up onto those hands so you can roll off onto the right side of your bottom. Bend the left knee, hold on to the foot, let the weight of that foot drop your heel towards the ground so that as you bend your elbow and pull the heel in, the heel is coming straight in towards your bottom and not off to the side. Your fingertips can be on the ground or you can reach your hand out, but we're trying to take those shoulders in the same direction as our right knee. And again, if this is easy for you, just gently push the left hip forward. Let's all breathe. If you wanted to take the thoughts further of us practicing yoga together, as we breathe in and out, creating that positive energy, learning to be better humans, we're kind of increasing that positive, calm, be the change you want to see of the world. We're growing our light, spreading that light of love across the world all together. When you're ready, inhale that right arm up, big stretch because it feels so good. So that you can exhale that arm down and guide the foot around for a twist. Perhaps you want to set that foot flat in front of the knee while you get situated. And then if you want, bring that foot over to the other side. Sit tall. You do not have to do the same thing that you did on the other side. Did you know that? So maybe you want to wrap that right hand around the leg, sit tall and reach back with the left hand, or maybe you want to lean back on that left hand and the right arm comes up and over. Wherever you choose to be, breathe with me. Ready? Let's take one more breath together. What do you say? Good job. Go ahead and sit up. Let's come into cow face or double pigeon. Remember, you do not have to do the same thing that you did last time. The sides of our bodies are different. Find a place for your hands. Are you there? 3 breaths together. Good job. Very slowly lean back, unwrap. Little modified mermaid, feet together or wide. And when you're ready, come onto all fours for cat and cow. Oh, wrists or fists under the shoulders, knees and feet hip width apart. Peggy joined us. Inhale, lift that crown and tailbone. Let the belly rise and fill up towards the floor as the chest falls between the arms. And exhale, lengthen through the crown and tailbone as you pull that belly in and let the shoulders curl apart. Now you can add any combination of cat, cow, up dog, down dog, child's pose, or maybe you want to do the spinal weight. I would be okay with that. You do you, you're listening to the body and you're trying to move in a way that hits the sweet spots. What do you need today? What is your body craving? One more inhale, and then let's all meet in child's pose. Good job. Take a moment to have a conversation with yourself. How you doing? When you're ready, inhale forward. Cross your ankles, exhale, have a seat. Inhale, L shape. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll on down. No, we did not stand up today. Take a moment, you know what to do. Lengthen the limbs, rock the head, feel completely supported. I'm so happy to have both of my arms out nice and wide. When you're ready, inhale your arms up overhead for a big stretch, and exhale the right knee, and you can hold on behind the thigh or on top of the knee. Similar to swan, yes. Inhale out again. We're going to keep alternating sides. So exhale left knee in. Inhale out. Now, if you want to take it a little bit further, as you exhale your right knee in, you can bring your knee and forehead together. Or if you wanted to make this more of an abdominal crunch, exhale and reach those fingertips towards the toes, bringing your forehead to your knee, but you're not hugging that leg, you're reaching. Whatever you decide to do, let's do it 2 more times each side. Is your breath long enough for you to roll that ankle around or lengthen that extended leg? Is your inhale long so that you have plenty of time to stretch your body in 2 different directions, wiggle the fingers and toes? I've got 1 more exhale. How about you? Inhale, legs out, arms up. Exhale, both knees in. Rock side to side. All right, so we are getting ready to do our spinal rolls. And I think to start, we should come back up to sitting, and we'll do that in a moment. Keep rocking side to side because this is the modification for the spinal roll. Just knees into your chest, rocking side to side. You're still massaging the spine and all the muscles surrounding it. But if you're with me, roll to one side. I'm going to roll to my right side, and I'm going to push up with my left hand and come back to a seated position with my feet flat, knees bent, arms wrapped around the legs. You can have them around the shins or behind the thighs. It's completely up to you. We're going to inhale down, exhale up. You inhale down so that your belly rises and you can kind of add a little bit of support to your body. And then you exhale, rock up, kind of like a rocket. You, the effort, pull that belly into the spine so that your spine curls as you roll up. It's a lot to think about, but here we go. When you're ready, inhale, roll back, exhale up. Inhale back, exhale up. Keep that chin tucked into your throat. I'm going to do 1 more. How about you? I'm going to inhale, roll down, and then just kind of exhale, come back to knees into the chest. Lower my head. How'd that go? Did you do it? Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Let's bring our feet flat, knees and feet together, arms next to the sides, palms down. Yes, we are coming into bridge. So lengthen the neck a little bit, not flat on the floor, but definitely lengthen so that chin tucks in a little bit. Take a deep breath in and exhale your hips up. Now, if your hips just go up an inch, that's okay. We're going to hold it here for a little bit. So you have time to move around. Maybe you can push your feet a little bit more, get those hips a little higher. And what about those shoulders? Can you reach them towards the feet? Arms long, fingertips reaching towards the heels. This is a lot like camel, isn't it? Belly rise, belly fall. Strength, balance, and flexibility. breath in. And very slowly exhale, roll that spine down. Good job. Would you like to keep your feet flat or pull them in for your twist today? Inhale, arms out, palms down. Exhale, knees to the left, face to the right, and breathe. If you need help keeping your mind in the moment, I've been talking about tapping your fingers lately. With your palms down, fingers wide, can you pick up and tap each finger to the ground while keeping the rest of your hand down? Take a deep breath in and exhale up and over, other side. Oh, big stretch. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to center. Move around, maybe a little happy baby. Ah. Ah. And find that Savasana. Remember, we have a guided meditation today. Get nice and comfy. Take a couple cleansing breaths. And I want you to pick a part of your body that could use a little love, a little attention. Maybe you've been having problems with digestion. Maybe you've had a recent injury. Maybe it's your heart, physically, emotionally. Whatever it is, just kind of take a moment, even your mind. Maybe there's been a lot on your mind, you've been very stressed. Just picture that part of your body. And then I want you to surround it in a warm, healing glow. And that heat, that glow, that intention of love and healing is going to be sent to that part of your body with every inhale. You're just going to intensify it and relax it with the exhale. If that doesn't make sense, just kind of send love, warmth, and energy to that part of your body. But if you can, over time, intensify. With every inhale, increase the glow, the warmth, the love. Exhale, relax. Stop resisting, tensing, being hard on. Inhale, light and love. Mind over matter. Just a couple more breaths. After your next strong exhale, go ahead and find a nice, easy breath. When you're ready, start wiggling your fingers and toes. Give yourself a stretch and then a hug. Roll to one side. Push on up. Meet me at sitting. Hands to your heart. Namaste. No matter how long you've been practicing yoga, congratulations on showing up today. All right, so last week, spring cleaning week, and this week, no theme, I have been saving these classes so that in case of emergency, when I'm not able to be here, or if I take a vacation, I can give you guys these classes. So I hope you approve. Let me know how you feel this week, how things have been going for you. I'm always eager to know. I love the feedback. And look for Sunday's email, and I'll tell you all about Stretch Zone and how that went for me. I love you all.